So this is how you make kombucha. So I just have a pot of water. You want to add between 3/4 of a cup and 1 cup of sugar, and then 8 tea bags. Here's my tea bags. So we're just going to make tea. It's the first step, and we'll stir all this up, and we're going to let it brew for 10 to 15 minutes. Let's talk flavor for a second. So you don't have to add a flavor to your kombucha if you like a flavor. I like adding a flavor. So this so far is 1.5 cups of water and 1 cup of blueberries, and they can be frozen. And we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of sugar and a tablespoon of chopped ginger. There's the ginger. And we're just gonna stir this and cook it for a few minutes, about 15 minutes, until you just want to simmer it, and then we're going to smash the blueberries and mix it all together. And then the tea solution that we made earlier, which is right here, you want it to be at room temperature before you combine it with the kombucha. So that's really important, otherwise it'll kill all of the good probiotics in there. So we're going to bring that to room temperature. We're going to cook this and then bring this to room temperature, and then I will show you how we combine it all with the kombucha. So this is boiling, so we're going to turn it down, and in just a minute we're going to use a potato masher to just kind of mash up the blueberries so that you get all of the good pulp in there. Okay, so the other thing we want to have ready is this bowl with a colander in it, so that's how we're going to strain out the flavoring. A pitcher of room temperature water, and this is our kombucha that's just been brewing for a week. So what we're going to do is just put it in this. Thank you. Sam is my helper today. So we're going to take this out and take this jug of kombucha, and we're just going to pour it. Make sure you're playing with the thing. Pour it into the bowl. And just pour the whole SCOBY in there. And I like to wash this out. And then we're going to put the SCOBY back in here. Okay, so we've got our kombucha here. I'm going to take the SCOBY, and it may split. It looks like it's going to split soon. See, this just kind of comes apart. But I'm just going to put this back in here. And then the trick to having the kombucha never fail is get 2 cups of your original tea and pour it back in there. All right. So now this is ready to flavor. So I'm going to put this back in it. But our flavor is still simmering, so it's not ready yet, which is fine. So we'll give it a few more minutes. We'll mash it up. And you don't have to do blueberry ginger. I just like it. And so you could do blueberry lemon, which is like lemon juice and sugar and blueberries. So what we're going to do with this is our starter tea, or our tea that we brewed earlier that is room temperature now. So we're just going to pour it in here. And it doesn't really matter exactly how much water you put in there, because it's just going to be more concentrated. And then we're going to take our room temperature water and fill it up all the way to the top. And then we take a washcloth, just put it over it with a rubber band, and this is going to sit, hard to do with one hand, for like a week. Okay, so we're going to put this rubber band on here. This sits for a week. So as soon as our flavor is done, we'll add it to this, and then we'll bottle it. And we just have these swing top bottles. You can get a funnel at Walmart or the hardware store for like $1. So I usually just, when the flavor is in there, and I'll show you that in a second. But so that's ready. So we're just waiting on our flavor, and then we'll finish this up. Okay, so our flavor is ready. So I have the colander in here, and I'm just gonna hold it.
Something called flavor?
I'm showing people how to make kombucha, buddy. Okay, so you put the flavor in, and now hold it up so they can see. You just wash your hands, and you just kind of smash the berries along the side of the colander, and then just kind of mix it up. Then you just take this out, and then it's ready to bottle. So you just take your bottle and your funnel, and I just like to use this. Okay, and just literally pour it in. You don't want to pour it too full because then when it ferments and when you open it, it'll explode.
Yeah.
So I usually do it up to
Remember
there.
the time I tested it and it literally shot me all over the
Yeah,
face?
it'll explode. So that's about good. So then you just close it and it sits on the counter. You can drink it immediately, but it won't be fermented. But if you leave it at least 2 days, it'll be fermented. You can put it in the fridge, but it slows it down and decreases the fermentation. So it's just how fermented you like it. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed my video. Good luck making your kombucha.